What's up guys, Riley here, and today I am going to review the Batman movie that just came out. I saw it last night, and this is my spoiler review. Now, if you want a non-spoiler review, go check out my video before. I'll probably put the link in the description, but this is a spoiler review, so if you don't want any spoilers, leave now. Okay, so for the people who are true movie fans, and I've already seen it and want to know a little bit more about the movie of my thoughts and opinions, let's get into it. I have a piece of paper of my little dot points and things I'd like to talk about because I couldn't quite remember them all. But yeah, so this movie is, wow, it's good. As I said in my non-spoiler review, I will probably be saying some of the same stuff again, but for 3 hours it was great. As I said in that one, my friend was like, hey, we've only got an hour left, and I was like, wow, 2 hours is gone already. Like, it flew by. It was gripping. It was like immersive. I was so engaged. Like, oh, it was just really good. Like, really, really good. The music, yes, the music of the movie, it was really cool. They had like two different sounds. Like, one was for Bruce Wayne. It was like a really nice, cool guitar. And then they had one for the Batman, and it was like a violin. And at certain tenseful moments, when he jumps out like a jump scare, the violin like made this really cool like striking sound. It was really cool, really well done. Robert Pattinson's performance, it was good. Like, as I said in my non-spoiler review, like, he's a 2-year Batman. The one thing I didn't really, the only gripe I probably have about Robert Pattinson being Batman is the size of him. Like, he didn't really have a big build. He wasn't like Ben Affleck, how he was like absolutely ripped, or Christian Bale as well. Like, wasn't big. He was still pretty like tiny. But I was talking about my friend, and it makes sense. Like, he's only a 2-year Batman, so he's only just gotten into it. He's still like kind of an amateur Batman. So, I mean, it makes sense that he's not, massive like the other guys, because they've been doing it for decades. So I can accept that, but that was probably the only thing I'd say that I didn't really quite like. Now, Batman's car, like, it was so cool when they introduced it, the sound of it, how it had like that deep gravel roar to it, and there was like a massive turbo light that lit up too, and he had like NOS, and when he was doing that really cool car chase scene with the Penguin and he goes through the flames and all the cars, man, that was so cool. It was awesome. And the other thing is, Batman had new technology that I've never really seen before in the Batman series. Like, he had eye lenses to record audio and visual stuff, to like playback and whatnot, and he also had like a magnetic cable that he'd put on like a steel beam, and he like ran down a building with it. I've never seen Batman do that before. I thought that was pretty cool. His suit was really, really cool. When he was in it, it was like big and broad, and he was like a big, strong guy. But it was cool because when he walked, it was like he was like a cowboy. It made like that metal clinking sound because his suit's all made of metal, so it was like clink, clink. It sounded really cool. It was like, man, this guy's the shit. This is Batman. And it was like completely bulletproof too. Like, he was getting shotgun to the chest. He was getting like an Uzi, and he was fine. It was crazy. The writing of the lines and the dialogue and the communications between people and the lighting of the movie was great. It was awesome. And the tone of the movie as well. It had like a really good spooky aspect to it, especially with the Riddler, and I'll get into him in a bit. He was like really creepy and like lurking in the shadows and like watching really creepily, and it was just really, really good. Even with Batman, he had some creepy, well, not creepy, but like spooky moments too, because like the criminals would be doing crime, obviously, and they'd look up in the sky and see the Batman light, and then they would look into like a dark alleyway, and they're like, keep doing crime or possibly die by Batman. And it showed that fear of like how much fear he's put into the city of Gotham, that they just see the light and they're already like, I could die kind of thing. Like, that was really cool too. Now, the Riddler. The Riddler was interesting because
all I want is the Batman. Give me the Batman.
Well, he was interesting. He had the actor who played him was an amazing job playing a psychopath. He did such a good job of how he would like be completely normal, talking calm, and then like ramble like a crazy person about nonsense, and then go back to talking normal. I guess that's what being a good actor is. But he just did a really good job, really believable, he really put everything into it, and it was awesome. Every time, I feel like he stole most of the movie for me personally, because whenever he was on screen, it was just awesome. It was just great. But the weird thing, like, I get they want to be modern because it is in the modern times. I get they want to be modern, but it was just a bit weird seeing him because he had like a YouTube kind of vlogger thing, and it was really interesting. If you guys don't know what I mean, this is what I mean. Hey guys, Riddler here. I just like to really appreciate all my viewers, likes, comments, and I really appreciate the help on the detonators. Now, I will be blowing up Gotham and trying to get Batman. I just want the Batman, that's all I want. Come on, Batman. Yeah, that's what I mean. And after seeing that, I was like, okay, so he's just, hey guys, like, to his viewers, and thanks for helping me, like, we have a live audience kind of thing. But when I watched it and I thought about it for the review, I was like, it'd be funnier if he was like this. Hey guys, Riddler here. Thanks for the likes, comments, and support. And the support's about the detonator for Gotham. I really appreciate the views as well. I'd like to also mention that I am sponsored by G Fuel. Please use the links below, as G Fuel sponsoring this video is really helping me out for these long, restless, tiresome nights, trying to figure out these plans and bombs for Gotham, and to try and get Batman. G Fuel's really helping me set up these bombs for Batman. Thanks, G Fuel, and thanks, fans. Riddler out. But that's just me personally. But it was interesting. But I get they want to be modern, but it was just a bit okay. Now the Penguin. The Penguin was really good. The guy played him, the prosthetics on him, his accent, his personality, how he was being a New Yorkan mafia kind of person. Like, it was really good, and he really pulled it off. He had a sick black Maserati car. He had an Uzi. He had the gold ring, the gold teeth. Rolex. Like, he was really cool, and just how he was with communicating with people was really cool too. If you want to know a little bit more about what I mean about how the Penguin was in the movie, I mean something like this. Hey, Jesus Christ, come on, Batman. I thought you were meant to be the best detective in the world, huh? I'm not working with the Falcones. I got Tony Lasagna there, Johnny Tight Lips. There ain't no Falcone there. Come on, Batman. Hey, oh, come on. Forget about it, huh? Something like that. I mean, bit of that New Yorkan kind of guy. And, yeah, he was an awesome performance. I'm glad that they didn't do like what they did in Venom 2 and kill off one of the main bad guys, Carnage. And they kept him. It was really good. But, big spoiler. What also happens in the movie is the Riddler sets up all these, like, bombs around Gotham, and he, like, planned it out and thought it all out eventually when Batman gets to the last clue. And floods the whole of Gotham. So he like blows up all the walls, and then all the water floods in from around Gotham and floods the place. And he's watching all the chaos happen while he's in a Arkham Asylum, the mental institution. And the surprise villain is the Joker. The Joker is in there, and those two guys have a little bit of a powwow, I guess you would say. And it was really cool to see him as well. And the guy that played him, I couldn't believe that was him. I forgot his name, but yeah, you'd look at him and go, that guy was the Joker. But he did a good job, and that's what makes me think that they open it up for a second one. I hope it's a trilogy. I really do. I think probably it will be. But with these two guys together now, like, yeah, the second one's going to be really, really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the spoiler review, guys, as much as I'd like to talk about it. If you did like this video, please leave a like and comment down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.